What is happening, guys? Archiezzle here. Quick video. Right now I am sending out these packages from last contest winners. The video was put out like almost a month ago, but I'm just shipping them out. 3 winners. I tag you on Instagram and Facebook, so hopefully it gets you within a few days. Filled out the paperwork needed. We're here at the post office on post. Congratulations. Post a video or tag me on a picture if you do receive it, and if you like it, that would be really appreciated. And yeah. What is happening, guys? Archiezzle here. If you missed my latest video, go click here on this little annotation thingy to bring you over there. And if you have any questions for the next Ask a Soldier episode, go ahead and post away in the comment section below if you have any questions pertaining to the military, to the army, to whatever. I'll answer them. Okay? So today's video, since a lot of you guys have been asking about this, we will be talking about the packing list before you go to the Army basic training. I know it's really different, it really depends, and I know that if you talk to your recruiter before you even ship, he will give you a long packing list on what to bring, what not to bring, suggested items, and things like that. But once you're in the real Army, you will have a packing list all the time. If you go to the field, if you go to deployment, you will have packing lists similar, really similar to that. And when I say similar, it's not the same items. It means like you have to have a separate bag, a different bag, your A bag, your carry-on bag, and things that you should be wearing, things that you should not be wearing, things that you're not supposed to bring. That's why we have a packing list, so when you go to the place that you're supposed to go, if you're going to go to basic, if you're going to go to deploy, if you're going to go to the field, you're pretty much set, and you have things that you may or may not need just in case something happens. Let's say, just for example, it rains, and on the packing list they have written down there to bring your poncho or your Gore-Tex or your wet weather gear. But if you didn't bring it and it was in the packing list, it's no one's fault but you, because you didn't read the packing list and brought what you were supposed to bring. Okay, for the basic combat training for the Army, for the packing list, I basically broke it down to 6 general things that you should bring that will be able to help you out, because I know there's a lot of videos floating around on YouTube everywhere to basically show you every single item, like I brought this toothbrush, I brought this deodorant, etc, etc, etc. As a soldier being in the Army, you should know when they say hygiene, you know what to bring, and you're not going to be there for a long time anyway. You're going to be always on the go, and pretty much you're going to be traveling. Things like that you should consider. When they say hygiene, don't bring a huge ass bottle. Okay, but on to those 6 things that I told you guys that you should be bringing before you go to basic training. Number 1, clothing. First of all, whatever you're wearing, it should be the same standards like you're going to MEPS. No vulgar graphics or anything that may be offensive to anyone. So I went to Oakland MEPS and I carried on the same idea. I didn't wear any plain white shirts, because in some areas they might think that you're part of a gang, like you're a gang member or something when you wear a plain black or plain white shirt. So I didn't do the same when I went to basic training. I wore some loose jeans that are really comfortable, but they're not too attractive, or they're not really eye-catching, because some people have jeans that are super skinny, some people have jeans that have chains hanging out and stuff like that, and tears, and you know, those things that are really expensive. I know they sell jeans that have rips and torn pieces of it, and it's just actually more expensive than the regular jeans. Please don't wear those, because you're going to be an eye candy, and once the drill sergeants or anyone in reception sees you, it'll be like, oh, that's a no-go. Just don't send him back to the recruiter, whatever. It may happen, I've seen it. So don't do it. Don't wear something that's really expensive, especially when it comes to like jewelry or your wedding band. You can bring it, but I don't suggest it, because I myself am really clumsy and usually I forget things. So once you go to basic training, you're going to be really busy training, learning, going and processing, a lot of waiting. So I don't suggest bringing any jewelry of any sort. For clothing also, make sure you bring extras, because once you finish basic training, once you go to AIT and so on, when you finally have the liberty to wear civilian clothes, those are the first few outfits or first few pieces of clothing that you can wear. Before you joined the Army, you were a gangster or whatever, like you had like really loose triple, quadruple XL, like what I used to wear back in the day with elephant jeans from Jenko. And then you go to AIT and you finally can wear civilian clothes. You don't want to wear that, you know. Wear something comfortable, kind of like when you're going to MEPS. Be respectable. or just be regular, just regular jeans, regular shoes, plain shirt with a collar with just, I don't know, like if it has logos on it, if it says Nike, that's fine. It doesn't matter as long as it's not offensive. Obviously, bring undergarments. When we're talking about clothing for your packing list for the basic combat training, be ready not to do laundry for about a week or so, because you're going to be in MEPS, you're going to be traveling, you're going to be in reception for a bit, and I don't think you'll really have time to do laundry. And once you go to basic training anyway, they'll give you another list of suggested things that you should wear or things that you should buy before you even head out over there. And basically you can't even wear all these things that you brought, all these civilian things, because you're going to be wearing army uniform all the time now once you're over there. I'm really sorry, man. I think I'm getting sick again. Number 2 would be personal hygiene. Like what I said, just buy a travel kit, the complete one with the shaving cream on it, with the deodorant, toothbrush, floss, hand soap, body soap, whatever. But make sure you buy the travel one. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you go to travel, when you go to a plane, they have a certain limit of the fluids that you can carry. Shaving cream, you can't bring the giant ass can, and you basically won't be able to bring it. That's why I suggest bringing those little ones. Bring an extra all the time. If it says 1 toothbrush, buy 2 just in case you lose it or someone in your company or your battle buddy doesn't have it, you can cover his ass. If it said bring shampoo, instead of just bringing 1 shampoo travel bottle size, whatever it is, bring 2. Always bring 2s just in case something happens. Number 3 would be eyeglasses. I don't wear eyeglasses, I don't wear contacts, but they'll give you more detailed information once you head to basic training. Your recruiter should square you away, but make sure if it's prescription, bring the paperwork that comes along with it, and most likely they're going to do another eye test on you once you go to MEPS. Not most likely, but definitely will. And if they see it on your records also that you wear contacts, or if you are supposed to wear prescription glasses, they will issue you BCGs, or it's not really called BCGs anymore, but it's Army issue glasses. It's a lot better than BCGs from what I heard. Number 4 would be personal documents. And when we say personal documents, we're talking about birth certificate, marriage certificate, school transcript, or whatever it may be that you might need while in basic training. The main thing that I can think about with personal documents is if you're not a citizen, let's say you're a green card holder and you're trying to apply for citizenship, trying to be naturalized while in basic training, because I know there's a lot of people who's trying to do that. Go ahead and bring your old passport, go ahead and bring your old IDs, your state IDs, your current passport if you have anything that will probably be needed for your naturalization. They'll do it there for free. You have to do the paperwork, they'll give you a study guide on what to study, and they'll do everything over there. So basically bring all those things. Another thing that you should be bringing also when you go to basic training, and since we're talking about personal documents, is bring a separate notebook and bring another notebook just in case. You don't have to bring those fancy notebooks with Justin Bieber on it or your favorite team or whatever. Just plain, really plain ass, not too big, just regular size that probably can fit in your pocket. It's a lot better type of notebooks. In those notebooks, make sure you have the addresses of people that you need to contact while in basic training, just in case something happens. Phone numbers, full names, the whole shebang, just in case you don't have time to remember, or for some reason you forgot the phone number of your parents and they gave you the time to call your parents, give you a phone card and such. You have it written down in your notebook. You don't have to memorize anything. Just open the notebook, bam, dial. Hello mom, I'm here, I'm doing good, bye. That's the same thing if you're trying to apply for citizenship while in basic training. If you have all your information over there, because you're going to be not sure if it's going to happen, but you will probably fill out a questionnaire with all the places that you've been in, people that you know. So in that notebook, you have a lot of personal information that you might need, just in case something happens. If you need to write a letter and you don't remember the address, there you go. And the reason being why you have extras, not just 1 point of contact, 2, 3, put like 5 or 8, I don't care. That's really useful just in case you can't get a hold of 1, go to 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Number 5 would be finance. It's kind of like related to personal documents, but basically a blank check. So if you don't know your bank account number, because I know a lot of you guys can't memorize your bank account numbers, or if you need to set up a direct deposit, and like what I said, you need your bank account numbers and routing number. There, you have your personal finance documents. Also, it's kind of in relation also with personal documents. If you recently got married and for some reason they messed up your paperwork, they're actually saying that you're single and you're going to get paid as a single soldier, but you actually are married like a while back. Make sure you bring your birth certificate, anything that will support you in just to make sure that you're squared away with your paperwork, with your pay, and a lot of things. I hope I made my point across in that one, because I think I talked too much. And obviously number 6 would be electronics. That's not in the packing list, but I suggest you guys bringing it, because they'll let you use it if you're in the hotel. Sometimes I heard in reception you can still use your electronics. As long as you have them, it's fine. And if it's time to go to the actual basic training, they'll just lock it up away. It's not gonna get stolen, it's not gonna get broken, because they're gonna lock it in a giant ass room that makes sure everything's labeled. If you have civilian bags that you're gonna be locking in there with your personal items in it, let's say your laptop, your iPad, or something that's really valuable that can be easily broken, wrap it in something, put it in between the towel, put it in your personal handbag or personal bag, lock it up, so if someone steps on it and drops it, it won't get broken. But it will stay there, and once you're done with basic training, you go into AIT, you can get them again and then use it. So you don't have to go to the PX after basic training or before AIT to buy a brand new laptop, because you don't want to waste your money that you just earned. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. You're not going to be using it while in basic training, but they're going to lock it up for you and they're going to give it back once you're done. Got it? Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you like this video. It's pretty much down and dirty what to bring, packing list before you go to basic training. I don't really remember exactly everything. Is that my cell phone? I don't really remember exactly what I brought, like item by item, but I do remember that I didn't bring anything much than what's in the packing list. I only had one bag, which is the bag that they gave you at MEPS, the Future Soldier bag. It had my outfit. It had my clothes. I think I had like sweatpants. I got a hoodie just in case it gets cold. You know, things like that. Just think ahead of time. Obviously, if you want to bring extra shoes, extra running shoes, that's also good. I don't know if I mentioned that when I talked about clothing, but things that you will need before and after. Because in between, they'll let you go to the PX and buy your shit that you might be needing in basic training. Think about that. Like if you're traveling, if you're really good at traveling already and just only staying at a certain place for a short amount of time, you'll be good in packing and knowing what to bring and what not. Okay, I hope it really helped you guys out. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to know more or learn more about the army things, army stuff, how to prepare, how to do this and that, random stuff. Okay, and also post a question down below for the next Ask a Soldier, and check out my social media links down below for Facebook, Instagram, more YouTube videos, etc. And I have a blog spot. Well, it's kind of like a work in progress, but go ahead and check it down below. Thank you guys for watching. That is it for today. Archiezzle out.